Politics.
Yo, welcome back to Neighborhood Politicz. I am Mrs. Neighborhood Politicz.
And I'm Mr. Neighborhood Politicz.
All right, and you already know we got a special guest here today.
A very special guest.
Okay, so we got Saint Lamaar.
Mm-hmm. Saint Lamaar, the hottest in the Midwest.
Come on now, you ain't doing no playing.
I just got started off like, my sister love you.
I appreciate it. It feels good.
For sure.
My sister love you, man. I ain't gonna lie, but when we first heard your music, we was cracking up. I remember seeing you go viral. I know we're gonna get into that, but that Hellcats too.
Everybody say Hellcats. It's Caltex.
Is it?
It's Caltex.
You said, what you say, Hellcat?
Hellcats. Everybody say Hellcats.
You know.
Caltex.
She don't know. She don't know too much. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it off camera.
And I showed him that he was cracking up. Like the first time we ever saw that. But we did not know you was from here.
I'm from the east side.
That's crazy. Like, it's a small world. I thought you was somewhere else.
I hear everybody say that.
Then
they think I'm from Cleveland. If they think I'm from Ohio at all.
Okay.
I don't know.
I wouldn't have thought you was here. I ain't gonna lie. I would have thought you was somewhere down south, somewhere.
That's what a lot of people say. Dallas and Atlanta and stuff. Everybody think I'm around there. Yeah.
So when I found out you was here, I'm like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Columbus got talent, though.
For sure.
It just seemed like it ain't really like shown like that, but yeah.
I understand that. Because it's not really no distinct sound for Columbus. I feel like that's what it is. Columbus got a lot of stuff that done pop, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that's been through Columbus or sat down in Columbus for a minute between like Trippie Redd, Bow Wow, like, you know, a lot of folk, you feel me?
Trippie Redd from here?
Around here, he spent some time in Columbus,
I don't really listen
for
to his music. I just know his face or whatever.
He spent some time in Columbus for sure.
Yeah. So tell us about yourself. Tell us, about like how music came about. Tell us like who Saint Lamaar is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Music came about. So I'm the youngest of 7 kids. 2 older brothers and 4 sisters. And my father's a pastor and my mother's a minister. And so growing up in church, we was all musical. We was all on the piano, on the drums, and doing the 1-2. And, at a certain point, there was so many of us, you do what you can to fit in to get a mic, So, it was real competitive, me being the youngest. So singing, playing the piano and playing the drums and stuff, and all my siblings, we would all just, be at the house doing the music stuff, posting videos and just doing the 1-2 and doing funny stuff around music, just doing, little talent shows at the house and stuff like that. So that turned into, okay, I wasn't allowed to freestyle with my brothers. I'm too young. They going to freestyle. I'm like, man, wait till I get my shot. You feel me? I'm in my room freestyling by myself. By the time I got back to them, they're like, oh, he cold. You feel me? I'm better than them. So, it probably was like that. That's really how it went, really more competitive than people would think. So, yeah.
So everybody in the house was talented?
In a way, yeah. Everybody couldn't sing like a bird, but in a way, definitely.
How was it being a PK kid?
That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's all I know. So I don't think it was nothing. I got a different situation though. My parents was on crack and stuff, and they got delivered and actually started a church around that. Yeah. So I feel like I got the best of both worlds, a certain level of understanding from my parents, and also that side of getting the word and, just really having to follow that and knowing that I know how this world get, and I done seen, you feel me? You think you done seen something I ain't seen, but, that's just how it goes. So.
For sure. So, I was doing my little research, and that's where the nickname Saint came from. So what was that like? How did you get the nickname Saint?
Growing up in church, knowing the word, really like
as
a young boy, I used to let's pray real quick. Used to be nervous. You feel me? Like little talent shows, little football games. Like man, let's pray real quick. I don't know how this gonna go. We gonna lose. I always believed in the power of prayer. So I think that's where it came from.
And what was that like though? Growing up with your friends, but also bringing that balance to it.
It was normal. I feel like my friends also like grew up in church. So you feel me? And it was a situation where it's like, don't shy away from it. Don't shy away from it. That's probably the worst thing you could do. So
let that light shine.
No, absolutely, 100%.
That's what's up though. It's not too many people that you can find that got like a perfect balance. Like or or is not afraid to say like, yeah, no, I grew up in the church.
Oh, for sure.
You know, because people try to keep a certain persona, like you know what I'm saying. So I think that's what's up. That's truly, truly dope.
Yeah.
So you said in the word.
Oh, for sure.
In the word.
Oh, for sure. Come on now.
So that means you with God like this right now.
Oh yeah, we good. We great.
Well,
Yeah, no, that's definitely what's up. Because even right now, as men, it's hard to be like to stand on that. So for you to say as a young man when you was doing it with your friends, your peers, like, nah, let's go ahead and smack this prayer real quick before this game, this tip off, man, because you know what I'm saying, who knows how this outcome gonna go, but I know we gonna need this prayer, so that's dope. That's dope.
So let's talk about your first like viral moment. Like what video was the first blow
I done
up?
been viral through like my siblings so many times before it was my platform. Like,
really?
Yeah, like on Twitter back in the day, like Facebook and stuff. Like all my siblings are talented people, and they also, in a way, know how to work the web and have known how to work the web. So yeah, it's been just like silly stuff. Like all the siblings out the house, like somebody recorded a video was all playing the piano or something. Like a dog peed on my leg or something. I promise. People still text me about this video. I don't know where it's at, but people still talking about the video. Something peed on my leg. I was singing, we was playing piano. People was beating on stuff. So yeah,
Like a lot going on.
Yeah, too much going on.
It's dope because with scrolling on your page, it was, man, just many things that brought a smile to my face. But your page, a lot of the videos that you post bring me back to my memories of childhood. So, you having that rap battle with, maybe your friend when you was in school.
Tell me when he was on the playground or whatever. That was hilarious.
Yeah. So,
bro, I watch that video like once a week just to go laugh. That video's hilarious.
What was you thinking?
I don't know.
You said, because the girls you like, they look like dudes.
They really guys. People was resuscitating people on the ground and stuff. It was hilarious. Horrible quality video though.
Nah, for sure.
Horrible
But
quality.
I mean,
But that was the real though.
Yeah,
that was back then.
Nah, facts.
That was truly back then. I was cracking up. We was watching it. I'm like, bro, but it was like for you to have been quick on your feet like that. So that's always been
with
you.
the U.S. Polo Assassin on too. Ready. You should have said something about that. He might have got me.
So you got a mixture of even just like humor, just a whole bunch of humor.
Yeah.
That's where it came. I see where it came from too. Like, just being in the car, kicking it.
Yeah. It'd be genuine. They'd be authentic. We just set the phone up. It don't be like, bro, we gotta do this beat. Let me think of something real quick. No, it'd be like, we just gonna clip about 15, 20 seconds from this 3-minute video of this beat, and that's what we gonna run with. We gonna post that and we gonna see how I do. And we got another 3-4 clips from that same video. So, that's just how I go.
Okay. So did you come up with YNRNB?
I didn't.
Who came up with that? Somebody in the comments.
They just start commenting crazy. It was behind the hashtags. I type in YNRB. It's all my videos. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, we doing it then.
Yeah,
we just gonna do it.
And we gon' that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, because the first time I saw it and then I showed him. I'm like, bro, listen to what he said. Cracking up and all the things. But I was reading the comments. We go to the comments. We love comments. Yeah. And they like, man, what in the YNRB is this? I'm like, that they about to make this they about to make this a genre, a category. That's what's up. I'm like, did you come up with that or but the internet did?
That's them folk, that's them people.
Yeah, so we'll start, 6 years though, when you first, now I'm not gonna say when you first started doing music, but when you one of your, I think probably your oldest songs on YouTube that I could find was probably about 6 years ago. How has the evolution of music changed for you from then to now?
I don't think it has. Not personally. I think I listen to a lot of old music. My favorite artist is Stevie Wonder.
Really?
I wrote my dad's 67. I wrote around my dad. I don't listen to a lot of the music. I feel like, if anything, my understanding for music is got greater. And I feel like it's got to the point where the music I make has to do with what my fans want at this point. I feel like my understanding for the algorithm has got greater. I feel like that. But I think musically, I still am grounded in a student of music like I was when I started. Yeah.
So who are some people that you like? Like, okay, you said Stevie Wonder, but like, who are some other people that you like? Okay, I like they vibe. I like I ain't gonna say look up to, because but somebody that you like look to for when it comes to inspiration or people that you really like?
Ohio players. Say Marvin Gaye, Pharrell, Kanye, just real creatives. I like real funky Midwest side of stuff because funk really come from Dayton, Ohio. I like the Funkadelics. I like War. So yeah, probably there. I go back to a lot of stuff that I grew up on. I remember riding in the drop top because she's a brick. Like that was me coming up. So that's really that's a lot of my music. That's where my original joint's gonna sound like that. They're gonna sound like the Midwest. You feel me? That's just what it is. So that's really where I pull inspiration from.
That's what's up.
Because most of your samples. Well, we know that Tamia song, but I'm just saying, I heard it was Tamia, and then it was another one that you just did. Was it?
I did a Tyrese. I did 380.
Yep, you did Tyrese.
I did Sweet Lady.
You did When I See You.
Diabolical.
What was you thinking?
I was just going.
Yeah.
It just be fun.
Yeah. You can tell though, and that's what be special about it, because again, when I sit back and reflect on my times 15 years ago, best friend of mine who passed away, bro, he used to love freestyling. That's all he used to do. Yeah, low key was trash, but he'd have a bar or two here and there. But bro, you know what I'm saying? We'd ride in the car, you know what I'm saying? He'd roll up one, turn the beat on, and he going. So, to kind of sit back and watch your videos and you and your peers doing the same thing. It's just going.
Mook be sick of it.
Really?
I don't stop. Oh yeah, I don't stop.
Are any of your friends musical as well?
Yeah, I feel like Mook be freestyling a little bit.
Is that the one that be in the car with you?
Mm-hmm. That's my homie. It's my best friend. So yeah, he be freestyling a little bit. We don't post it, but I feel like everybody be getting down a little bit. We'll definitely talk. It's just fun. So it's like folk got something to say.
Yeah. What outside of music, what else is something that you do to occupy your time?
Boxing. I coach boxing.
Do you?
Yeah, I coach boxing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I got a gym up north.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. That's we gonna have to connect and put some things together, because I got a lot of young men that I mentor and work with that might be interested in doing something like that. 100%. I feel like it'd be a good outlet for them. So that's dope.
Definitely.
All right. That's cool.
So let's go like a little bit forward, I guess. I don't know. It's probably me jumping the gun, but I am just kind of curious. So when it comes to music and what it is that you want to do in the future, what is your end goal, or where is it that you want to be? What do you want to see yourself? Where are you trying to go with this?
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, big as I can, big as God allows me to be. I know that's got to be look a certain way so it's ordained, but big as God has allowed me to be, definitely.
Just as big as he, yeah. 100%. That's what's up. As far as you moving around now, getting that foot in the industry. So it's about to, it's gonna come before it's already around the corner. You already, doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? How are you managing the way you talk to people and deal with people, deciding who you want to work with? What does that look like for you? What's the processing in your mind? As far as if somebody want to work with you, or are you kind of selective, or how are you moving?
What I learned is that the music business is really the people business. When it comes to labels, when it comes to managers, when it comes to promoters, a lot of this stuff is the same or similar. What people can offer you, what services they can do for you, and it comes down to the people. It comes down to the person. It comes down to how they act in business, and how you guys will mesh, and what the synergy look like. What it feel like. So that's something I had to learn early. That's how I learned to be selective with stuff, and just really using discernment from God. Really, just filling people out. I think that's how I go at it.
That's what's up. That's powerful, bro. I love to hear that, for sure. That discernment be everything. What would you say some of the biggest challenges, if there are any, of with being an artist from Columbus and trying to, maneuver and get to the point to where you saying you're trying to get to?
Probably just gun laws other places.
You say gun laws?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Just gun laws other places. That's it.
You giving like you just be flowing. Like you ain't really worried about nothing, that you just like, you just moving.
Yeah.
Like you said, just gun laws. That's
That's it.
That's it. Well, I mean, so as far as discernment, let's talk about just discernment in general. Why is having discernment important to you?
Because you gonna get people in front of you that wanna mix the pot in the wrong way. You know, they wanna throw the bad stuff in. You know, and it's about the power you give someone. You know, and the trust you put in someone. And if you wanna, as a creative, I feel like in this, if you want to be able to create at the highest level and be able to work and be able to do what is actually your job, you kind of have to be able to be carefree and not look over your shoulder and not be worried about who messing with my stuff on the business side and who's doing numbers and who's breaking this down and trying to make sure they get the most out of percents. Like, you know, that's not stuff that you really want to think about, you know, while you being a creative. That's, you know, then you're doing too many jobs at once.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that's why that's so important, you know, so you can really kick your feet back and do your job as an artist and do your job as a creative and, you know, paint stuff the way you want to paint it.
Yeah.
When it comes to discernment in, I would say, I guess maybe personal relationships, you know, Saint Lamaar before the, you know, 380 and Bust at You, how do you deal with the individuals that was around but wasn't around, but then when they seen you blow up, now they want to be tagging along and be around? You don't?
I don't. I don't deal with them. No, I don't.
That's what's up.
You just
get a fist pound or something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
A fist pound on the cold shoulder. That's it.
and keep it pushing.
Yeah, that's it.
I was going to say, like, so it's a lot of, like, we have a young audience as well, and we have people who want to be artists and, you know, want to rap and all the things, and, you know, they wonder about, you know, how to tap into their creativity and what that looks like without, you know, dimming their light or trying to fit in. What is some advice that you would give for a young individual who is trying to find their sound or, you know what I'm saying, trying to find their way into, you know, the rap industry in this moment, or R&B? Because what would you consider yourself? For R&B, rap? What or you don't want to be labeled? No,
I definitely am doing sing-songy stuff right now, so I'm definitely R&B. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely R&B.
Yeah.
YNRNB, but R&B all the same.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay. So, yeah, what advice would you give for a young creative who's trying to learn how to tap into, you know, just...
What are they trying to do?
Let's just say they're trying to do R&B. They trying to
do R&B?
Let's just say they're trying to do R&B.
Are they trying to like be a big artist? They trying to just make money off it? What are they trying to do?
Yeah,
be a big artist.
I don't have all the answers, but be a big artist? Okay. I would say to find a niche. And find a piece of content that you can post every day that you don't have to do too much outsourcing for. Yeah. I would say find something that you can do every day and feed your fans and feed your fan base and pay attention to your fan base.
That's dope.
I would say don't go and do anything that everybody else is doing because it's blowing up. They're already doing that. You got to go do something else. Yeah. And don't do nothing you ain't good at. Okay. And if you ain't good at it, you got to work at it.
Yeah. So what motivates you?
The cheers and the claps.
The cheers and the claps?
Yeah. I've been that way. I'm the baby at 7. Cheers and the claps.
So like, okay, so let me ask you, this is a challenge. Well, not a challenge, but like to kind of ask the question of like, if you don't get the cheers and the claps, how does that affect you?
I can cheer and I can clap.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You know? So that's the thing that motivates you, but then also it's the thing like if it ain't there, then I could do it myself.
I got it.
Okay.
I can hold it now.
That's what's up, man.
So you know, learning the game from that standpoint, because like you said actually back in the day when it was just the Facebooks and the MySpace and stuff, you was already kind of getting familiar with how that. Before you probably even knew, you was already getting kind of familiar with how the social media aspect of it worked. Yeah. What impact has that had on, you know, who you are today?
Really, more than I considered. Just watching the breakdowns, you know, I got older siblings. Like my older sister's about 45, you know. Wow. So I got to see, I'm thinking Black Planet, like stuff like that, like MySpace, what else? There's a bunch of little websites and like Vine and stuff, just, got to see how fast the internet began to move. Because that was what really set everything apart for me, was short form content.
That's dope. Yeah.
Twitter, stuff will be long ways, okay. Then we got to Snapchat. You had to watch for a certain amount of seconds. You think about it like Snap, Instagram, like these are all like fast moving sound and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So just realizing that, people don't want to watch for long. And when people are watching, they want to be entertained. You know, and I think me watching how the internet was changing over the years, and we going vertical instead of horizontal. And that's, people ain't gonna watch unless we're doing that. Ain't nobody flipping their phone unless they on YouTube, unless they on Netflix. So just really just going with the current, and just watching the different types of content my siblings would post, and people would post, that does well amongst them, and they want to see this, and they'll buy into that, and just really paying attention. That's all it was.
And that's hard, bro, because myself as a former athlete and then as a current coach, I tell my students all the time, my players, like, man, you gotta be a student of the game. They come into the gym. Their desires is to be great. They say they want to accomplish certain things, but I find that a lot of them are students of, what it takes to become that. So to sit here and hear that you were saying, like, no, I actually study this. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm sitting down, I'm figuring out the rule book and how to, maneuver and work through it. That's pretty dope, because a lot of times we just want we want the gratification from it, but we don't understand the work ethic that comes behind it.
Has it been like a lot of work after that you had to put in outside of like studying the game, like so far, like just a lot of work that you didn't have to put in to even get to where you at right now?
Yeah, but I really love this. I really love it.
So you got a passion for it.
Absolutely, 100%. I'll do it for free.
That's what's up, though. That's how you know this truly brings you joy. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that you really enjoy what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not often that people, because like a lot of time we didn't have interview people and they doing it for, they want their money. They know they gifted in it, but they want their money, which we all want to make sure you get what I'm saying. But the fact that you said, I really love what I do. Like I even do this for free.
And I was not too long ago. I was.
Yeah. So how has that transition been from now? I'm like, okay, I'm about to start charging to. Or when did you feel like, okay, I can start? Nah, I'm about to start, charging.
When people start reaching out.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
When the demand is high, the demand is in now.
So but not. I feel like when it got to the for depending on what it is, if it's a book and it's an interview, it's a features, just I was doing stuff like, okay, I'm just gonna charge folk whatever it costs me to do it, but it got to the point I was doing too many of them. I'm watching these people's songs go up. I'm not charging them too much. They getting all these streams. I'm like, nah, I got to get right in at that front end, big dog. Because it got to the point you got to respect yourself.
Yeah.
You got to respect. Don't cut yourself out. And I definitely feel like this is a blessing. So I'm gonna receive it.
Nah, for sure. And that's what's up. Because I know oftentimes as individuals, when you got that kind heart, you can be like, you know what, I want to kind of just give. And like, to what you just said, sometimes it's about, God be wanting to give them blessings as well. And it's like, it's okay to be, I guess have some sense of humility to where it's humility.
You got it.
Where it's like, what, this is rightfully mine and this is my blessing, so I'm gonna go ahead and receive it. You're doing an amazing thing, bro. And I think, and I love the aspect of it, because again, like I said, I work with young men. And although we talking about the Caltex and the 380s and whatnot, it's a different vibe to where I think it's like, shoot, this is, it's a different viewing for them to see, So it's just not your average, I guess, music genre that they're, playing when they got their headphones on.
Right.
But like you said, it was crazy because I actually was praying about that earlier. Just, when you led by God, you want to make sure that you are doing what you supposed to do, but also too not being being led by the money, but it's like you just said, God want to give, he want to bless you too. Like, I gave you this gift for a reason. Like, it's so many people that might have watched your video and got so much joy out of it. You know what I'm saying? And joy is priceless. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Joy is priceless. Like, you can't put a price tag on that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how does that feel to know that as people are watching your videos and tapping in with you, like, that they really rock with you? How does that make you feel?
Made me feel great. I love it. It brings a smile to my face. Watching other people make videos of my sounds and stuff, getting together with their peoples, that made me feel good. I'm like, all right, bet, they listen, they paying attention, so.
What happened, I was laughing at this previous week. You had made a post where you had pre-posted somebody, I'm not familiar who she was, but she maybe had a podcast as well, and she was speaking on how she was about to go, like she was saying, ain't anybody go get her a ski mask. So when you see stuff like that, it's like, dang, I'm being seen by people. What's that like?
It's fire. I had been doing the music stuff for a little minute. I had a little pop when I was probably like 18, but this is a bigger stage. I just did Birthday Bash in Atlanta.
How was that?
It was amazing. They cut the music. They were singing my joint. I was like, oh yeah, this is crazy. It's people with their cameras out recording me. Like, I'm looking at I'm like, dang, it's crazy. They got the flashlights on and stuff. So, it's definitely huge. It's surreal. I get up every morning and look at my phone and stuff and be like, oh yeah, these people still tapping in, still reaching out. Like, rap people, like the executives or owners of labels, they just doing the whole one too. Definitely it feel good because I remember what working for it felt like. I remember being like, I know this gonna happen. I know it is. It don't got no choice but to happen. Right. I remember that feeling. It's very familiar. So that's why it feels so good.
So, 2 words, resiliency and fortitude, sounds like something that you didn't have for, since the beginning. What has that been like when it was times to where it was like, man, even though you had that confidence in knowing like, man, my time is going to come, but what was like during them low periods to where it's like, dang, it's hard right now?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's definitely got where it's never got to the point where I was gonna stop doing the music. It's never got to that point. I was never gonna stop doing the music. It's definitely got to the point where maybe it wasn't dropping, or I was trying to get my shake back from a certain situation, or trying to, get out of a deal, or, do it 1-2, but it never got to the point where, I'm done with this music stuff. I don't want to be a recording artist. Nah, I knew it had to happen. I knew it had to happen.
So it sounds like you had a lot of faith too.
100%, definitely.
So you might have to give for faith. I always say he got the gift of faith where you just believe in what you got going on and you just know how God works. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna say, like, now that you're progressing, you're going up, how has it been to building a team? Because I'm sure with people reaching out to you and all these different things, like, you're gonna have to have if you don't already, like a solid team that can really, you know what I'm saying, be able to communicate and get all this stuff going.
Absolutely. Everybody that's with me is not with me because of music. I got homies homies and brothers that I realize their gifts, skills, and abilities, and we were blessed enough that it aligned, with everything that we feel like we may need. We have to outsource for certain stuff. That's how it goes. But that inner circle, it's people that I would choose to be with me if we was building a spaceship.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So, I guess not to go all the way back, but you had said something that kind of I want to touch on. You said prior to, Mom Dukes and Pops going into, the church side of things, they had their situations going on. What was that like as far as being on that side of it? And then what did you learn from that to where it helped you navigate to where you are now?
Okay. The addiction. I would say, just really steering clear of certain stuff and just knowing what runs in my blood. Knowing what's in my blood. Like even now, I definitely have addictive personality, and my it's with anything. It can be anything I can enjoy. It can be with people, you know. It can be like smaller stuff as TV shows, like just being comfortable doing stuff, you know. Just really had to realize who I am and realize what reasons I appreciate stuff for, because you know. I don't want anything to be in vain. I don't want anything to, you know, be misplaced, especially within me, you know, and I don't want any misunderstanding within me because that's easier than people think it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, why do I like this? Am I liking this for, I don't like the reason I'm liking this. Let me cut this off. I just, you know, really learn how to, okay, we gonna nip this in the bud. We gonna cold turkey it, you know, just before it becomes something.
Yeah. I mean, because I know, that's a real thing. Because, like, I had a close friend who, that was like her family situation too. Like her mom was, you know, like on drugs. So she naturally has an addictive personality. So it's not hard for her to get addicted to something. So with her knowing those things, like at a point she was trying her hardest not to do those things. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I can't speak on like how she is now, but I know at that point that was a thing for her. Like I know that run, like, you know, that's something that was passed from my mom, so I got to be mindful of the things that I partake in and the things that I do, because I know that I have an addictive personality. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a lot of like, I think that's good to have that awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, if you pick something like, okay, let me cold turkey it, but I know they kind of got to be a little emotionally up and down. Like they got to be a lot to deal with to just cold turkey something.
That's all I know. It's all I know. I only been me. My whole life I only been me. I ain't been nobody else. I may be able to see other people's situations and stuff, but I only been me. You know, and I feel like I've been doing a lot of stuff that's like mental stuff the same way since I was a kid. The same way.
So you said that they got delivered, and then they started, you know, like preaching and teaching.
And housing other addicts who were trying to get off and stuff, and they got them in church and, you know, got them jobs and did the whole 1-2, you know, and try to all the way, you know, have them go through the program. And, you know, they had about 6 or 7 houses in Columbus, so, you know, they would house a lot of men, you know, and try to put them through the program. But you know how it goes, so. No, absolutely.
So throughout that process, were they very like open with you guys, like, and, you know, helping y'all gain understanding?
Yeah, they were. They're very open.
You start laughing.
My mama get annoyed answering questions. But my mama get annoyed. You know, my mama really changed her life. You know, and she get annoyed talk about it, but it's so funny to me. It's not funny to me, but it's funny to see her get annoyed.
Like, bro, stop asking about it. I already told you. You already know.
Like who hit it first? You know, I'm like,
you be asking stuff like, bro, what? Who hit it first?
Listen, all right.
So y'all really wreck for real, like in the house. That is funny.
Oh, for sure.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like you had to make a lot of like light out of those situations in order to like?
I didn't see it.
You didn't?
No, heck no, I didn't see it. I'm the youngest. You know, I'm 23. My parents probably 30-something years clean. You know, the high 30 years clean.
So before you was even born?
Before I was born.
I didn't know you was 23.
I'm 23. How old you thought I was?
In your 30s?
In my 30s.
30s?
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Wait,
no.
Which one's my camera?
Listen,
what?
So not like, like 35, 36,
in
right?
My 30s?
Yes, I'm 30.
Because
what you trying to say?
Hold on. Not like that.
No, so let me tell you why.
YNRNB in my 30s?
Listen.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't even a YN no more than 30. What are you? You up at that point in time.
So that's regular R&B.
Honestly, listen, I still feel young.
For sure.
But because you're so mature.
Yeah.
Like we sitting here having a conversation with you, it's mature.
Yeah.
And you're not really hearing no 23-year-old, even the way that you carrying yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like it's mature. So it's like, I'm not just gonna assume that if somebody would say, oh, he's 23, I'd be like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So not because you just look old or something like that. It's just you are mature. So
very old.
Dang, y'all just both dang.
I mean, you said 30s. You didn't even say high 20s.
And then I said I'm 30. Like, you old. That's what you're trying to say?
No. That was just crazy for me. I'm like, dang. YNRB in my 30s.
You just come off mature, so I just wouldn't have thought that you were in your, like
just them old siblings.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, that is true. And you said you're the youngest. I'm the baby as well, but I have 2 older siblings. Okay. Yeah, so I know that feeling of being the youngest, but being super, mature and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's crazy. Man, 23.
Yeah. So when you was when you made Bust At You, what was that like when your mom first heard it?
My mom first heard it?
When your mom first heard it, was it like, how did she, I know she was vibing with it. I know
what she say every time. My mama, but I got real music. You know, I got real music that my mama like, and I talk about what I talk about in it, and she get over it and get past it. But she just, boy, you a trip. That's all she had to say.
Song, man, that's
like, you got my friends, kids listening to this and stuff, sending me, is this your son? Yeah, that's me.
So is they still preaching?
Yeah, my dad still ministers. He stopped doing Sunday services. We actually turned what was the church into the boxing gym.
Okay.
He's doing Bible studies, and they do marriage counseling as well.
Okay. That's what's up. So they still taking care of business.
Absolutely.
Oh, it was something I was about to ask you. Oh, so you featured on a new single. Is it Sweet Thing?
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about?
She from Akron, Ohio.
Is she?
Yeah, listen, from Akron. She's from Akron. It's a Midwest thing. That's how it came about.
That's crazy. So her being from here, that was what? Who reached out? What happened?
She reached her people reached out.
Okay.
I was already aware though. I was like, oh yeah, we could definitely put it together. So that's just how it went. I was like, I was already hip because I really listen to R&B. And I try to know who kind of, what's going on around Ohio, so I was already kind of hip and seeing the single was moving. So when they sent it to me, I was like, oh yeah, green light.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, did you meet Keith Sweat?
Did I meet Keith? No, I ain't meet Keith Sweat.
He told that.
I done met a lot of people.
So you big on working with people from Ohio?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I like how that sound. I am.
No.
No, I am. I'm big on working with people from Ohio. Yeah, I'm big on the whole Midwest. Midwest Mar, that's why my name like that.
Okay.
Ohio, just Ohio though.
Yeah.
Ohio be the way Ohio be. And I love Ohio. Like cook food. I love Ohio. My only tattoo is 614 tattoo.
That's how much you love Ohio?
You can't even see it, but that's my only tattoo. I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Ohio. So all right, so you got more features coming out, or people just asking asking for a feature. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you said you going to Cincinnati tomorrow, you gonna feature with somebody. I ain't asking who, whatever. Yeah.
But so with that Tamia song, has there ever been any type of means of communication between y'all?
Tamia?
Yeah, between y'all two?
No. But shout out to Tamia. I mean, I had no disrespect by doing that to her, and I love the original record. But yeah, she's big against gun violence. I didn't even hit her up. She really against gun violence. Yeah, for sure. I'm like, man. But I'm sure she heard it for sure. I'm sure she heard it, and she didn't hit you and DM me mad or nothing.
Yeah. But I guess this is part of your craft, your God-gifted skill. But what's that like to hear that and then make your own twist to it, kind of keep the same, but I guess what is it they call it melody? Keep the same melody, but pitch your twist on it. How do you do that? It's
automatic. I think y'all do that, and y'all don't know it. Like at home and stuff, when you're doing stuff, I think y'all do it. Y'all just don't record it.
we definitely do.
Exactly.
We were just talking about.
I just think I happen to be blessed and sound good and really, understand music. And I'm like, oh, let's go put this online, then let's go record it. And that's just how it happens. I think everybody do it.
So what you trying to say, because this is what I'm getting from him, like it ain't all drawn out. He just...
Yeah, it's just that God-gifted skill.
Yeah, you just... Period. Okay. I'm just saying, because I'm just, like I said, I'm watching you and I'm just listening to you and you just like, bro, I just do it.
Yeah.
And that's what most people say whenever they're moving and what it is that they passionate about. They say they just do it. They don't overthink. They don't overdo. But they also do say they study to see how, like you said, the algorithm and stuff like that. Like, so, because you said you're passionate about it, that means you really like being on social media. Yeah, let's have that conversation.
Nah, I mean, yeah, I like being on social media. I don't really be on TikTok. as much as people would think.
Really?
I don't be scrolling on TikTok. I don't scroll on Instagram like that.
Okay.
I'll be watching Apple TV. I'm watching this good show right now called Ted Lasso. I'm for real.
So how do you keep up with the algorithm then? Well, it's a science behind it.
I think as long as you stay consistent, you are the algorithm.
See, but
you have unlimited swings. Unlimited. What, they gonna take your stuff down because you posting too much?
See, but that's the thing, man.
You're right.
The that's just. I get you say you are the algorithm, but you know they be doing stuff.
What, shadow banning you?
Yeah.
For what? Stuff you shouldn't be doing.
No. Like, let's just say you ain't been on there and you try to post something.
Yo, it should do better because you haven't been on there in a while. Your post should do better. I see what you're saying.
Nah, bruh.
I mean, I see what he's saying, but yeah.
I'm trying to what are you posting? On what?
Instagram. Facebook already called it a dub because I don't really be on Facebook. But it's like they want you to interact the most to get any type of whatever.
Well, I mean,
you ain't got to give me your sauce, then.
I don't got no sauce. I just feel like when you post and you got something to resonate, you should post more stuff like that.
Okay,
for sure.
Just keep it consistent.
You notice my whole page is black and white.
Yeah, I did notice that. What inspired that?
Funny. So the first video, so I had a track blow up. It was a Fantasia. When I See You remix. And that was the first like YNRNB joint that blew up, right? And it was an old video all the way from COVID. And this was this year. It was a video from COVID, and I don't be having no storage on my phones at all. My storage be gone. I probably got 6 months with a phone. It's done. I buy all the iCloud, all the whatever. I don't got no storage on my phone. So the only version of that car freestyle, and this was during the time where I was trying to figure out what my niche was, what I wanted to post, what I wanted to continue to post, what I wanted, how can I keep these people captivated? How can I get these people to stay? So I posted that. It was a freestyle video in the car with a couple of my homies. And the only video I had was black and white. Because I had posted on my story. I think I put it in black and white, but it was like in my archive, right? I posted up, it blows up. Next day or the day after next, I posted again, but I posted the same kind of video, not in black and white. Didn't do well. Kicking myself. Dog, man. Let me figure out how to get it back, right? The next day, posted a video in black and white, went up again. Yeah. Right? I'm like, oh yeah. Everything black and white after that wasn't nothing under 100,000 views.
Really? Yeah.
That's what's up though. So you found something that worked.
And then people were trained to see when you see black and white. Yeah. And everybody always say, I go to label meetings, we stay away from black and white. Black and white messes up your algorithm, but we don't know how you crack the code. I'm like, but that's all I had. That's my best video.
Black and white. So you said that, okay, so as far as, well, I guess I'll ask this question: are labels reaching out right now, or
I'm with somebody right now though.
Really?
Run It Up, Run It Up record.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, so it's from here.
Oh yeah, we going to work.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You ready?
Am I ready?
Like, I'm
talking y'all ready?
Tell us, are y'all ready?
we got some fun that we like doing called neighborhood trivia.
Okay, it's gonna be quick. I would set a timer for like 30 seconds, and then
how many questions in 30 seconds? It's about me. How many I answer?
It's about
But it's fun. It's just like rapid fire, like that. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, so I got my timer. Last time I set it for 30 minutes.
Yeah, make sure it's 30 seconds.
We would sit here like...
After this, I can ask you all a question?
Yeah.
All right, but I got trivia questions for y'all.
You can't.
Yeah, I got 3 trivia questions for y'all after this. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? All right, go. R. Kelly or Jodeci?
Jodeci.
Okay. Patti LaBelle or... what's her name? Hold on, it just was Anita Baker. I'm sorry.
Anita Baker.
Okay. If you could work with one artist, who would it be?
Pharrell right now.
Okay. If you could live anywhere, where would you live?
Ooh. Bali.
Okay.
You
and
would
be
live
okay. But I can live anywhere right now.
So Bali?
I mean, if like live and be okay and like be able to still do what I do.
Bali?
Plant my feet? Yeah, Bali. Like, okay, if I could still do my 1-2, I could still go to the studio. Like, if I had to live there, I could live anywhere right now.
Okay. Period. I would just but with Anita Baker and Patti LaBelle, I was trying to figure out what was more your speed.
Anita, probably.
Yeah, I grew up on Anita Baker. My mama used to be blowing her down.
Really?
Yeah, like, and I used to be like, can she just turn it? You know what I'm saying? And Keith Sweat, you know, and ironically, R. Kelly. But you said you want to work with Pharrell?
Yeah. Yeah, for
he
sure.
Is talented.
For sure.
But I just be like, I don't know.
You be like, what do you be like about Pharrell? You said like I was supposed to know. So, I just be like, you know.
I mean, like, so like the industry it's just weird these days.
He
just give me weird vibes. I'm sorry. Like
Pharrell give you weird vibes?
Yeah, he give me super creative vibes. This is me being honest.
I know, I love it. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
You know, when I see him walking his red carpets and how he acts and all that.
I knew it was the red carpet.
I be like, bro, I don't know what y'all got going on. And that was what I was going to ask you, too. Because, like, now that you in this thing, you getting in this thing, you getting your feet planted, like, you know, all the different things that you may hear about the industry. I don't know if you have or if you haven't. Like, have you thought about those things? Like, okay, industry things, like people being weird. Not no...
People weird outside the industry.
Yeah. So, but you know,
people
like...
just ain't got no stage. These are just regular people with a whole lot of money and stuff. So yeah, we run into these kind of people that we might call weird every day.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't think I have to navigate any different than I do in regular life because I'm already thinking that people is weird.
So you just walk around like, y'all weird.
And I mean, I think what you have said earlier that stuck out to me, and I think that will always stand with you is one, your relationship with God, and then two, that discernment. You know, and I mean, when you come from that, you know what I'm saying. Like you said, I ain't trying to be around nobody that's mixing the pot the wrong way. It ain't supposed to be mixed. And I think that discernment that you have, because that's a gift. You know, everybody ain't really got discernment.
Absolutely.
So for you to have that discernment, I think that's something that's going to always be with you to where it's like, I'm cool, you know, I'm cool.
Nah, you for sure. A lot of people don't have discernment, and that's where it be kind of like, you know, what's be really going on with people. Like if you ain't really, you can't even assess a situation. You know what I'm saying? But like no shade to Pharrell because I don't know him personally. You know, I'm just going off of what I see. I'm like, bro, I don't, because I love music, like to the point where I be having to take a chill because it's so, you know, it's so powerful. It's powerful. Like music is powerful. The words, you know, when God created the heavens and earth, He spoke a word. You know what I'm saying? So when you're singing the things that you're saying, it has meaning. It has value. It can, you know, words bring life or death. So that's where it's like for me, like now that I'm, you know, growing with God on a different level, like I've always had a relationship with God, but now that I'm going with God on a different level, it kind of just be like, man, when I see little weird stuff, like, I ain't got time. See, I want to like this, I want to like that, but this just seemed weird, you know? And I know a lot of people want to be in the industry and like, you know, all the things, but then it's like, you know, get there, they be like, you know, you see people like, yeah, these people weird, I'm cool. But like you said, you already got a perspective and like a mindset that I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I got discernment. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that's good. But,
and a lot more people, I'm not going to lie, a lot more people is mad that stuff didn't go the way they wanted it to go in the industry than people be thinking. Yeah. And they try to paint stuff certain ways and slander people's name. And that's even like little scale stuff, you know, stuff like that. Because I don't watch that happen. So, yeah, I definitely be careful and use my discernment. But, you know, I feel like I'm so protected by God. You know,
No,
I'm a real student of life as well. So whatever you're gonna throw at me.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Me and God got it for sure. That
I love that. So what's the 3 questions that you have for us?
He just making up stuff. Just
okay. I just do 2. I just do 2. Okay, and them was not trivia questions. Y'all was asking. That was not trivia. You asked me what I'd rather.
I said rapid fire.
Okay,
he said trivia.
I got real trivia.
See, no, I'm not with that.
Not the trivia, but yeah, I'm ready.
Let me think of some stuff I just know. Before it was Columbus, what was the capital of Ohio?
You should know this. Say that.
You from here too?
I'm from Cincinnati, but I don't know.
Before it was Columbus.
Something that you wouldn't think. Closer than you think too.
Really?
Yeah, the nickname for it sound like a food.
Bruh.
The nickname of it sound like a food.
Sound like a food.
I don't know.
A warm food you eat in a bowl.
The food that you eat in the bowl.
That was a good guess over there. That wasn't it, but that was a good guess. That was good. That let me know, you feel me? Chili coffee. That's what everybody be. All right, last one. What was Malcolm X's last name?
You should know this.
I definitely should. You didn't ask me too fast.
That's
what everybody said.
No matter how fast I asked him.
Malcolm X's last name.
Now,
man.
I don't know. That I ain't gonna even sit up here. Now, the one where you...
And I should know that, man.
The one prior, I was gonna keep
y'all
guessing.
ready for the answer?
His nickname was Red.
We
gonna talk. I know.
Talk about his
His
nickname.
name was Red.
It was Little.
That's right.
Little?
That's right. Yeah, that's
Really?
right. So you a student, man. That's what I'm starting to get of like you said, a student of life.
Yeah.
But you told me if it's so. You said you didn't finish high school.
No.
Was it a particular reason as to why?
I moved to Atlanta. I took my first deal. So I was COVID class 2020.
Okay.
Right. So a lot of stuff was online, and at that point, I'm doing the music stuff, and I got this single going crazy called Chosen. I think this is around Chosen Point. And I had an opportunity to, do my 1-2 move to Atlanta. I asked my parents, like, hey, I'll finish it later and go do this music stuff because this is what I want to do. And, they blessed it and allowed me to do so. Didn't go the way I wanted it to go, after a couple of years, came back and sat down. But yeah, I never finished high school.
So you said later though, is that something that you see yourself?
Yeah, get my GED.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, before I had these kids and stuff.
Okay then.
You got kids?
Mm-mm.
You said before you have them.
Oh my goodness. How many you want?
Probably about 4.
That's what's up. You want 4? It don't matter what you want, boys, girls, what we mix both?
Probably a little mixed batch, like something like that, yeah.
I mean, because you had a big family, so it's like, I could see, 4 still is a solid good number to where you got 2. Cool.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had a big family. So, yeah, I think, like by just sitting here and listening to you and watch you, I know that you're going to do great. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing you and watching how you move and just literally, like, I don't know, just it's funny to sit here because it's like you as a goofball for real, for real.
Oh, yeah, I'm throwed up.
You definitely is a goofball, but it sounds like you very sure. And it seems like you just grounded in your relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have a really good background, and knowledge of God. And like you said, you a student of life. So it seemed like you just be flowing. That's what it just give. I'm just
be floating around here.
So do you have anything new coming up that you would like to share or?
Yeah, I got, I'm dropping this YNRNB stuff. I'm actually about to come out with some original music.
Okay.
Yeah, some original music.
You excited about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I went down to Atlanta. I shot a few music videos for the original stuff, so we put it on the floor. So, just allowing this music to get out, just trying to build fan base right now and move around and hit these cities and stuff and do these shows and do these bookings and stuff, go kiss babies and shake hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Do the whole one too.
So with everything, with taking on this venture, what is balance like though for you? How do you still maintain and keep things balanced?
That's what I'm working on right now is really falling into what I need my routine to be able to fire on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing a lot of moving around.
Yeah.
So it becomes hard to, okay, we're going to wake up and work out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know what city you waking up in. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, just really planting my feet and then getting all the way in the routine.
Yeah.
I feel like I get to that point, which shouldn't be long. I'm going to be all the way where I want to be and, make the moves I know I can make.
If you can say ideally like how you want that to look, what would that look like for you? Balance. So I heard you say like
schedule. I need schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need schedule. I need it to be like, because a lot of stuff, even if it's just availability, a lot of stuff be like, okay, don't forget we got a booking out here. Then we got to go out here and do this. Then we got to go do this. And a lot of stuff, I wish I could, okay, well, 4 days out of the week,
Yeah.
I'm taking bookings in the middle of the week. Yeah, I wish I could do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I gotta get to these cities. I gotta go get right. That's what it's about. But I feel like once I get to a point where I'm sitting down here and this is what I'm gonna do every day. If I don't, if I don't got nothing else to do, if I got this else to do, this need to be pushed back for this. So that's what that would look like. Just get up, get my word, working out, taking care after that.
Yeah. And through all that, because it sounds like it can be strenuous. Like you said, if you could do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that'd be perfect. With things kind of, always being up and down, how do you make sure that you keep your mental straight to where you stay in a positive mind frame?
I just, just be good. My mental be cool.
Yeah,
my mental be cool. I get up, look in the mirror every morning. You that guy, brother.
You that guy, brother.
Go get some clothes on, man. That's what I be on. So
that's what's up, man. So like you said, so as far as prioritizing your time with God, because you said in a balance, like an ideal balanced world, you would want to get up, get in your word. What does that look like now with spending time with God?
Probably turning on some stuff while I'm on the way somewhere. Something to listen to. And I really, it's something about that physical and reading it yourself. But really being on the run and all, let me pop some God on real quick. Let me pop some of this on real quick. Let me turn on some Jesus Calling, just listen to stuff. But I'd rather definitely sit down and, have my allotted time, definitely for sure. But, just when you're moving so fast, I woke up from a nap to come here, so.
How do you feel like God speaks to you?
Loud. When I'm about to fall off the cliff. Yo!
So do you hear him audibly, or is it like just in your spirit, or is it like through like a thought? Like, how do you feel like when God told you to do something?
Audibly.
Really?
God speaks to me like movies. Yeah. God speak to me like I be walking through the house and be like, grab that book. I promise.
No.
I promise. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. I promise.
No.
All right. God speak to everybody different. Grab that book. I'm like, whoa, hold on. Y'all think I'm playing.
That's what's up though. Like, that don't freak you out? Okay, so do you remember the first time you heard from him? Like the first time you heard?
Yeah, I was listening to this Kirk Franklin song in my bunk bed. You ever heard that song? He sampled shout, let it all out. So it was like a Kirk Franklin song or something. And I just started crying in my bed. I had my MP3 on. I just started crying for some reason, probably 30, 40 minutes. And y'all gonna think I'm playing. And I heard God, be calm. And I stopped crying.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. And the whole time I was crying, I'm sorry, Lord. I'm sorry, Lord. I don't even know what I was apologizing for.
You was repenting?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's what's up. So you must have got the Holy Spirit. You must have got the...
Yeah. I was a little spooked in. I'm like, why am I crying? This is crazy.
If you could work with Kirk, would you want to?
Yeah, absolutely. Work with Kirk. He's so much fun. I want to dance with Kirk.
Bro.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Okay, so we heard you went mad working with Kirk. You would said you want to work with Pharrell. What would you want to do with Pharrell? Because he produces
music
stuff. Yeah, but I'm saying he produced though, right?
Yeah. I would want to do probably something where he's singing too. Something where we both doing some, vocal stuff as well.
Would you want to get into fashion?
Yeah, eventually. Probably a year or two down from now.
Okay. I just was curious and want to know who you wanted to work with. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what female artists would you want to work with? I got one in my head, but I would just...
Who you got in your head?
No.
Who you got in your head?
3 came to my head, but the first one, SZA was the first one.
I like SZA.
The second one? Okay.
I like Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
I like her.
That was the one that came in my head too.
Really?
Yeah, it was, and then Summer was the other one. So that was my 3.
Summer too. I like Jada Kingdom as well.
Jada Pinkett?
No, Jada Kingdom.
Oh, I was about to
say. She's Jamaican.
Okay.
She's Jamaican artist. She hard.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so we got I'm just trying to see so we can put it out there so we can see this happen. That's all I want. I just want to be able to look back and be like, yeah, he said.
That's what I'm trying to do too. Put it out there. I like Jada Kingdom.
Okay, well, I guess that have it. Do you have anything like that you, like I said, that you like you want the people to know, or that you want to leave somebody with? You know what I'm saying? Just about just Saint Lamaar, or just in general.
You know, we about to do this YNRNB tape, Quiet as Kept.
That's what it's called?
Nah.
Sorry.
But that'll be hard though.
Quiet as Kept.
Hey, now we about to cut that. Hey, hold on. All right.
Put it in. No,
I
literally.
like that.
Quiet as Kept.
Quiet as Kept.
Keep it.
That's all.
Do
All right, now
thing.
keep it. I mean, that's like an ad-lib on it.
Y'all see me. Y'all see
I'm
me. Go
with
ahead.
it. But now me and Mook about to go on tour.
And Mook is your
my homie.
Yeah, the one that be in the car with you.
Exactly.
Bro, you said, okay, it ain't Hellcat, but whatever, Tailtat, whatever. Whatever. I can't wait to bust at you. He talking about pow pow. I said, bro, what? He in the background like pow pow.
That's my DJ too.
He is?
Yeah, that's my DJ.
Okay, cool.
But that's like my homie. We've been kicking it since kindergarten. Like our moms call each other and pray. Like, you know, like we can walk in each other's houses. Like we can walk in each other's mom's house. Like, yeah, that's the homie.
That's okay, can you do one for me?
Do what?
A remix.
What remix you want?
Aaliyah, Come Over.
The Can I Come Over? Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right, do that.
That'll be
right
done.
now?
No.
Oh. Do that.
What?
Wait. Hold on now.
No. Okay, so you about to do that. You're gonna drop. Is it an EP or album? What is it?
It's probably gonna be about 7 songs.
Okay, so like EP.
Yeah, like an EP. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Like a little tape, you know.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. And then you gonna have visuals.
For sure.
Okay.
I just dropped the 380 video.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was definitely nice. That was nice.
Walking back 380.
You hit it.
Yeah.
And I got some Busted You remixes coming too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Aaliyah, Come Over.
I can do it. I like it.
Yeah, like
I like it.
Yeah. Like
I like it.
I can hear it. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna say.
Me either. That's the beautiful part.
That's the special part of it.
You feel me? Me either.
Yeah, so when you get a chance, just
I'm gonna turn the beat on in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Mook.
Cause you go hear Tank in the back like, yeah. And you can really sing too though. Like that's the crazy part.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Thank you. I can't really sing like that.
What you mean?
I have a distinct tone. I can't sing better than nobody. I sound different than people. You hear my voice? I sound like an old man. My voice been raspy since I was like 2.
But I think you can sing though. So we was watching. I
can't sing better than nobody.
Last night we was watching Building the Band on Netflix. It's a new singing show. Like you should check it out.
That's some old stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, I think that's
not Making the Band.
My bad.
Well, it's supposed to be new. No, literally, it's something we ain't never seen before. But it's called Building the Band, and we was watching it last night. And it was some guys on there with some really unique,
sounds.
like you just said, like distinctive voices. So I get why you would say that, but you still got it though.
Appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you didn't, I don't think people would be really like.
They wouldn't be rocking with it.
Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying. Then you got to get on the stage and you got to rock that when you sound like. So you sound good though.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you said the EP. Anything else?
He traveling. He getting on the road.
We about to drop these tour dates here soon.
Okay, for sure. Well, bro, you definitely got some supporters in us, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
It's been wonderful to sit here in fellowship and politic with you, bro. And we wish you nothing but blessings.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, my sister, love you.
I love her too. I don't know who she is. I love her too though.
Okay.
For sure, bro. Appreciate it.
But y'all, we are going to drop his information, like his TikTok, his Instagram, or whatever you may want us to drop into the description box so people can find you. Make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and just make sure that y'all politic with us. So
for sure.
Thank y'all. We out.